For some Thompson seniors, it will be their first time. Good morning, I'm Jasmine Jones.
And I'm Carrington Chanel, and this is THS TV. We caught up with some of our new voters around school to see if they're excited to exercise their new right.
Change is important within the government, and I firmly believe in that.
Well, if I want to be an active member of my society and be able to voice my opinions, then I have to vote. In order for me to give my opinion, I feel like it's so important for you to vote, and even one vote matters.
I just think that as a woman, it's really important to exercise my right to vote because we really did just get that 102 years ago. And to a lot of people, that seems like a long time, but it's really not. And there are still lots of countries where women can't vote.
It can help me pick a better president, maybe. Help me teach my kids the right way to go about this world and to treat others and let everybody know if they have an opinion.
Yeah, I'll be voting. It's just like, try not to do it what my parents do, but just my own opinion, do research on it, and just look into the facts and feel who I like the most.
I just think it's really important for me to just exercise my right to vote and speak up on behalf of people who can't.
The Miss THS pageant is almost here, and tickets are now on sale. Tickets are $12 and can be purchased on GoFan through our code on your screen. The pageant will be held on November 19th at 7 p.m. in the Performing Arts Center. Again, tickets are $12.
THS Beta Club is sponsoring the Out of Darkness Suicide Walk, but you need to be in the club to join the walk. The Out of Darkness Suicide Prevention Walk, created by the American Foundation for Suicide, helps with identifying symptoms of suicidal depression and makes it easier to spot and help those battling it. Angela Glover says that the walk is important for students to show just how suicide can affect others' lives.
The last time that we were there, the walk itself is a little, of course, very somber, but when we got to the part with the memorial beads and they have quilts and blankets and pictures and images, and I could see my students just walking around and really taking it in and emotionally invested in it.
The walk will be held this Sunday, November 6th, and will take place at Veterans Park in Valleydale. Sign-ups end by 1 o'clock, and the walk starts at 2:30.
Honoring our nation's heroes is one of the top priorities here at Thompson on Veterans Day. Reporter Braden Lesko has more on how JROTC program is preparing for the ceremony this next week.
Veterans Day is more than just a day honoring veterans. For Lieutenant Colonel Jason Davis, it's personal.
As a veteran myself, my family, a long line of veterans, most of my family has served at one point or another. It means a lot to me, and these kids hold it with the same reverence because we instill that in them from day one.
On November 10th, Thompson's JROTC program will honor veterans in the Alabaster community with their annual Veterans Day ceremony, right here in our very own Thompson High School.
The Veterans Day is always like a special program to this program. It's a special program for everybody involved, for the classmates and for the veterans who come. It's always fun to be a part of it and know that I'm helping, honor people who served our country.
JROTC spends more than a month practicing for their ceremony, trying to perfect each part.
And we will salute our veterans there as their songs for each branch is played by our band. And we do a lot for the ceremony to make sure that it's as best as it could be.
They say practice makes perfect, and that's exactly what the JROTC will do to honor those who have sacrificed so much. For THS TV, I'm Braden Lusko.
After one short week, Twitter owner Elon Musk has already made some drastic changes to the multi-million-dollar platform. Twitter Blue is the new way of becoming verified on the app. Subscribers who pay as little as $8 a month will earn that little blue check mark next to their profile. Subscribers will also receive less ads and will be able to share long videos and audio on the platform. This announcement comes after 5 Twitter officials have left the company after Musk took control. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with Chase for a look at the first round of playoffs after these commercials.
Here's what's happening around campus. Beta Club will be participating in an Out of Darkness Suicide Prevention Walk. The walk is this Sunday, November 6th at Veterans Park in Hoover. The walk begins at 2:30. You can register at the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. THS TV are still collecting clothes benefiting the Tomahawk Closet located on campus. Items needed include pants, hoodies, socks, and blankets. You can drop them off at D119. Tickets are now on sale for the Miss THS pageant. You can scan the QR code below or go to GoFan. Miss THS will be held November 19th inside the Performing Arts Center at 7 p.m.
Esto es lo que está pasando ahorita en la escuela. Beta Club participará en el Camino de Suicidio fuera de la oscuridad. El camino será este domingo el 6 de noviembre en el Parque de Veteranos localizado en Hoover. El camino empezará a las 2:30 de la tarde. Puedes registrar en el sitio de American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. THS todavía está recogiendo la ropa para el Tomahawk Closet, que está aquí mismo en la escuela. Las cosas necesitadas incluyen pantalones, sudaderas, calcetines y cobijas. Puedes pasar a dejarlos en la clase 119D. Los tickets para Miss THS Pageant ya están en venta. Pueden escanear el código de QR en la pantalla o pueden ir al sitio de GoFan. Miss THS Pageant será el 19 de noviembre a las 7 de la tarde en el Centro de Artes.
Hey, plug walk. I don't even understand how my plug talk. Pick him up in a space coupe, I don't let my plug walk. New freak had to cut my other little off. Ooh. 50K, you could come and book a for a plug walk. You can reach me. Space coupe like E.T. It's the plug tryna call me. I was up chopping early in the morning. Ooh, on the wave like a durag. Calling for his boo bag. Plug walk, Gucci on my shoe rack. Walk up in the house till I ran into the plug. Till I ran into the mud. I done ran into some racks. I done ran into your girl. Why the plug show me love? I done came up from a dub. Plug walk.
It's win or go home for the Warriors as they gear up for the first round of playoffs tonight against Huntsville. Thompson is looking to rebound after being shut out against Hoover 2 weeks ago. Thompson's main focus this week has been improving their offense and their mindset coming off a loss. Thompson and Huntsville will kick off tonight at 7 p.m. inside Warrior Stadium. Cross country has officially entered its postseason, and junior Matthew Hamlin will represent the Warriors at state this weekend. The championship will be held in Oakville this Saturday. Hamlin previously placed top 25 at state sectionals with a time of 17:46.
Stay very hydrated, recover well, and I will work out today just to get my legs moving and head up there. I'm going to drink a lot of Pedialyte too.
Over on the basketball court, Thompson is gearing up for the 2022 to 2023 season. The Warriors, who hosted Media Day this week, are previewing their upcoming season. Both the boys and the girls teams open the season next week against Northridge and say they're both ready to hit the court.
Just the environment, just thinking about it, just gets everybody excited. Everybody gets amped up. I mean, especially we play a rival, so it's going to be big. We played Northridge. We lost to them first time last year, so everybody wants kind of some get back, so it's going to be fun.
I feel like us as a team, as a whole, we're the best that I've seen, like so far. As like chemistry-wise, we all have each other's back, and we're just excited for us the season
High
to
school
go.
gym to the college turf, we've got the details in today's national sports headlines. After hiring former Mississippi State Athletic Director John Cohen, Auburn football made many more changes to their football program. On Monday, Coach Brian Harsin, along with his staff brought in from Boise State, was fired after 2 years of coaching at Auburn. Under Harsin, the Tigers finished 9-12 overall and 4-9 in the SEC. Along with this losing record, Harsin also failed to recruit at the SEC caliber level, failing to sign a single player on National Signing Day back in February. Running back coach Carnell Williams has been appointed the interim head coach as the program begins the new search for a coach. The Auburn fan base feels a sense of relief after hearing this news and hopes of a much more put-together football program. That's all for today's sports. Tune in next Wednesday for a look at Thompson basketball's first game of the season. We'll be right back after a short break.
Good morning, Warriors. I'm Nora Ellis, and this is your Warrior weather. Today, it is sunny and warm with a high of 78 and a low of 61. To start the weekend off, temperatures will remain about the same with a high chance for rain and scattered showers throughout the day.
For the next 3 days, the clouds will provide some shade, the high on Sunday being 81 and the low being 62. To kick off the new week, Mondays and Tuesdays temperatures are relatively similar, both highs being 81 and lows being in the high 50s. That's all for today's Warrior Weather. Kayla will be here to bring you entertainment updates after these messages.
The Warrior Reds are gearing up to go to Nationals this February, but this year they aren't going alone. The band held auditions for a 20-person musical ensemble and will be joining and performing with the Varsity Warrior Reds and Game Day Live at the UDA Nationals in Orlando. This will be the first year that UDA will be hosting this competition, and for some, being cast was a dream come true.
For Game Day Live, during the auditions,
oh my God.
we took a bunch of the kids, like the top players in the band, and anybody who wanted to go to Florida with the dance team had to do an audition. And we had 2 songs. One's called Let's Get Loud. We play it during pregame. And then we have Swag Surfin', which is one of our stand tunes. And we had to do a bunch of visuals, and we went in a bunch of different groups. And then he just announced the results a couple days later, and only the top of the top made it to go with them. That way we have a good competitive chance.
Loving the energy they bring on Friday Night Lights at Warrior Stadium, the Warrior Reds are kicking to new heights as they are in full swing for competition season. They recently competed in the UDA regional competition in Memphis, Tennessee, where varsity came in second place and JV came in first place in their respective jazz division. The next competition is the NDA Bama Regional Competition on January 14th at Hoover. You can catch some dancing in the stands and performing and cheering on our Warriors on the field. The theater department is gearing up for the district competition this weekend. The Warriors will compete in the Walter Trum competition with hopes of advancing to state. They will compete in the act called Our Place and called Our Place, 2 group musical pieces and around 50 individual events by students in our program. Trump Hour will be held here all over the school on Saturday.
Okay, fine. Terrible idea.
I know of a whole bunch of theater kids getting together and performing things that they're passionate about. Like I'm doing a monologue, so it's going to be really cool to be able to show my talents to that, and just kind of ways for theater kids to just continue to show what they can do. So I did my part for them last year. I kind of they judged me, and then I got a certain score, and I think if you get like 30 out of or 40 out of 50 or something like that, you are able to get passed on. And that's superior rating. So then you go to state, and then you get to compete it again to like a more higher up judges, and then it's a bigger deal than it is at the regional level.
Music, movies, and more. We've got the latest gossip and celebrity news in today's Hollywood headlines. Devastating news in the music industry. Rapper Takeoff from the Migos was allegedly shot and killed Monday night after an altercation took place at a bowling alley in Houston, Texas, resulting in this terrible and mournful loss. Our thoughts and condolences are with his family and loved ones. That's all for today's entertainment. Tune in next week for more entertainment updates. All right, let's toss it back to you guys for more news.
University of Tennessee security guard went viral after jumping in the University of Tennessee's dance team. Check out this video really quick.
And stands in the middle of our dance.
Playoffs start tonight, and if you plan on supporting the Warriors, remember to bring a jacket because the temperature will drop down to a chilly 60 degrees. This is Nora Ellis with your Friday night forecast. Carrington, Jasmine, how do you feel about tonight being the first playoff game?
So I'm so excited. I'm a senior, so this will be my last time in the playoffs, and I'm just so excited to watch the team do what they do best.
I know. I'm really looking to see how we're going to come back, after the loss from Hoover. They've been in practice, just seeing, Zach, Trent Seaborn, Peter Woods, all just getting ready for this last time, and I'm excited to be on the sidelines
Me
tonight.
too. That's all for today.
Tune in next week for more news.
And follow us on Twitter for updates on more events happening at THS.
Have a great day.